Cornbread Beans.
Dude, we're here.
Yeah, man.
Just the two of us. It's been a while since it's just been the duo, you know.
Yeah, dude. It's
was that
nostalgic.
was that from The Mask? What song is that?
That was Bill Withers.
Oh.
Singing Just the Two of Us.
I thought it was a bum chicka bum bum chicka bum bum chicka bum. Bum bum. And she goes bum chicka bum bum chicka bum bum chicka bum.
I've never been there, man.
Dude, that's The Mask, Jim Carrey.
Oh shit! I remember that movie.
Who is
Cameron Diaz?
Cameron Diaz.
Yeah,
Smoke
she was
show.
so beautiful in that
Smoke
movie.
show.
It was stupid.
Yeah, shout out to both of them.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Man, I love Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Yeah, man. Dude, it's starting to get warm out, man. I noticed like we've had thunderstorms. Oh, dude, is there supposed to be a thunderstorm tonight?
I don't know, but if there is, I'm gonna listen to some AC/DC.
You remember last time we recorded during a thunderstorm?
Yeah, dude, a tree branch fell on the garage.
That was crazy.
It sounded like there was a ghost upstairs playing tap dance.
Yeah. Oh, you were gonna say you found something out about the shop.
Yeah, man. So the first time we recorded there, right? You had all the issues with your battery and it heating up and all this shit.
Dude, yeah.
Well, Rio came into the establishment where we were recording,
seeking a confrontation.
and I told him that we thought that it was haunted.
Yeah.
He came in crazy hot with just animosity towards this entity,
too hot,
potential entity.
Some would say.
And Rio's like, "Oh, fuck you up, Ghost. Wherever you a bitch,
yeah,
bro."
Yeah.
He came and I was like, "All right, bro.
Yes.
I work here."
I was fired up. And then you notice I don't have that same energy.
Yeah.
This time around, it's because that episode I had issues that we've never encountered before.
Never do.
With our equipment. Yep. You know, over a year of doing our podcasts, we haven't lost like an episode where both, like the main recorder and our failsafe.
Everything went wrong.
Yeah, and so it was really unfortunate to our guest too, that he also took some of the guilty by association from this little fucking hothead. This little spirit warrior over here definitely took something off.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. It was I think
because we didn't have anything like to ourselves. We didn't experience anything like.
No.
But there was definitely some fritzy.
Yeah, like real challenged this energy.
Mm-hmm. Because I have certain, like.
Yeah, man. And
training, I guess.
And so when that happened, so everything went wrong, right? And weeks went by. We recorded maybe one more or two more episodes there.
Only one more.
Yeah,
it was two. Niles. It was worth 2 episodes.
Yeah,
we did 2 episodes with Nicole and
Niles. Yeah,
but it was one recording session.
Yeah, and
that was a 3-parter.
Yeah, that was a long episode, but my energy was very weird.
Yeah,
remember? And I was like drained. I was like drained, like I was drained of energy. Yep. Not the batteries this time.
Yeah.
And I was sitting at the end. I was sitting at that spot.
Yep. Like in the corner.
Yeah, but before, when we did the recording with Evan, I was sitting closer to the other window.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I was sitting closer, like over here, but this time I was at the end of the table, right? And that's usually where I sit when I do like conferences and shit. But I don't know if it was that particular energy or whatever we brought in there, but it made me feel weird.
Yeah.
So weeks go by and one of the mechanics tells one of the other mechanics this like faint story about like, yeah, someone died in the building.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
really? And how did he know? He was just aware?
He knew because he talked to a neighbor.
Oh, okay.
And apparently this happened in like 2020, I think, or 2021.
COVID.
It was not COVID, unfortunately. It was a drug overdose.
Oh.
And it was like that person wouldn't leave that spot.
Hopefully that'll go for a little bit. It's not hot or anything.
Yeah, tied to that location, right? And I find out that there was a business there that was an electrician.
Okay.
And he kept he like stored shit there and then used it as his like, you know, warehouse.
Nice.
And you know, great idea. And then he had 3 sons that like kind of lived there off and on, I guess, and then one never left. And I found out what his name was, and I looked up and I found that he had an obituary, and then like the dates kind of matched up and his age matched up. And yeah, man. And then I went back to work the next day and I told everybody, I was like, so this is what happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And what'd they say?
They were like, oh fuck.
You guys been like calling him by his name now?
No, dude, I don't say shit. I just operate and, you know.
And you guys got kind of like a sense of closure now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't disrespect. I've never like walked into a space and be like, fuck this motherfucking ghost, bro. Like, you know, but like that particular, you know what I mean? Like, dude, I am not, I have no idea, but I surmise that this fucking energy there, it's a mixed energy, right?
It's like a vampiric type of energy.
It's, I mean, but like,
a draining.
But like, if you read the guy's obituary, he's a really nice guy, and then he like read the Bible and he like read like J.R. Tolkien books, and I was like, all right,
shit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, bro, you sci-fi ass motherfucker, bro. And yeah, and so you know, like fantasy is as the Bible gets, you know, it's fantasy, you know. But like, you know, like the comments were, he was really nice and his guitar was beautiful. Like he played guitar and like,
oh shit,
you know what I mean? Tortured soul.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and then you get into drugs because you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and then like, it's just fucked up, man. You know, and then the way that you pass.
Yeah.
And then like under the circumstances and shit, you know, it's fucking wild,
it's
bro.
It's wild. I just actually 2 classmates from Bay City like passed within days of each other, and that I'm like, holy crap, you know, my age, both have families and stuff.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, and
it's a weird club to be a part of, man. Like,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, so that's crazy. I remember moving into a house that had somebody had OD'd in. And when we moved in, the night that we moved in, we threw a kegger. Before we even unpacked everything, we had a kegger. And my sister said that she had seen this guy just sitting on the couch. And then she went, like passed out, and she went and woke me up to go tell him to wake up, you know, it was time to leave. It was the next day. And when I went down there, he was on the couch. She was like, there was somebody on this
Was
couch.
he drinking?
Wasn't anybody.
Was she drinking before, you know?
Oh, Mercedes? No, she had just gotten there.
Oh.
So she didn't like move everything in. She showed up the day after, and she was like, who's this random person sleeping on my couch? And she's like, Rio, well, wake up your friend and tell him it's time to go. I was like, I don't think anybody like stayed. And when I went down, there was nobody. My mom was waiting on her friend to show up. They were going to ride to Chicago. Mm-hmm. And while she was waiting in the living room, she was reading. She had the TV off, and she heard somebody run up the stairs, and then all the faucets in the house turned on. And then all the doors started slamming, and she just got the fuck out of and we moved out. We never went back to that house. Well, we did to move out, but we never like stayed in that house again.
Did it help you move out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like I got this one, Gus.
I'm gonna pick up this vase.
I was like, you're a good guy, OC guy.
I'm sorry I died here.
Yeah. That was the house that I got attacked in.
Wow.
I told that story with you and Evan. That was that same house. There was just a lot of activity in that house.
Man, bro.
Fairview. Here in Lansing. Most haunted house in Lansing.
Like you lived in the most haunted house.
Yeah.
You gotta take me by. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, we can go check it out. I think nobody lives there now.
You know what's weird?
It is like an upside down cross on their door.
Oh no.
It's like burned in.
Oh hey. Hey now.
But you know the upside down cross is actually very religious. The first Pope, Paul, was crucified upside down because he wasn't worthy enough to be crucified like Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Jason's here.
Oh shit! Is it
Oh
storming out there?
shit, bro! Upside down crosses in Lansing.
No,
That's how we get down
that
here?
was just me exaggerating.
Oh, really? Don't do that, man. I'm fucking scared of this place, man.
Yeah, dude, I'll fucking write a scary movie. Let's go.
Shit, bro.
All the paranormal stuff was real though. The door, the real haunted house, most haunted house in Lansing. I think it is.
Really?
Yeah. Come
Is it
in.
open?
What up,
man?
Hey, what's up, man?
You guys fucking
Live.
middle of recording?
Yeah.
Live. Yeah,
Of course you are.
We're
live action.
We're live right now.
We're only getting away.
Pull that brother.
No
up.
pictures, no pictures.
Get
no pictures.
on there.
No pictures.
Yeah, man.
All right, we got a surprise guest.
Surprise! You're on the
We got a surprise guest. You guys didn't even know. You guys didn't even fucking
Wasn't
know.
prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
all
is
right.
it.
Oh,
Jason,
shit.
welcome back.
Hi. Wow, this is way different.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when I'm intoxicated this time.
Dude, you want a beer?
Yes.
All right. Let me.
I brought some fun, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I brought something a little bit different because I got to bring something every time I come through here.
All right.
You guys ever smoked whiskey before?
Huh?
Oh, really? You want a plank?
What are those leaves? You got whiskey leaves?
Yeah, it's something like that. It's like, yeah, you have to see it. I got to show you. It's a little bit different, but
Okay.
we used to do them when I had the brewery. We used to fucking work with this company that send us all these kits all the time when we
Yeah.
review them.
Yeah.
Basically, you just take like rocks glasses. I know you probably got rocks glasses.
Yeah,
around
in the
here,
house, yeah.
Yeah, so you just take it and you put your whiskey in there and then you stick the fucking screen on top of it and there's different types of wood. You put it on top there, you smoke it, you cover it, you let it infuse and then you fucking hit it.
Yeah.
I brought the whiskey and everything.
Dude, yeah, that's
Then you guys
fun.
can have the kit after we're done. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I got like 10 of them in my fucking garage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang, let's go.
That's pretty nice,
I
man.
think we finished the bullet. Yeah, we had some bullet.
That's alright, I brought a pint of Jack.
Oh, did you? Nice.
That's what I've been working on already.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So what are you guys talking about?
Right now, we're talking about. Have you ever lived in a haunted house? Or a house that was haunted?
No.
No, you ever have any of your friends tell you about anything like spooky? You never had something crazy happen?
My kid told me one time that the door slammed in the house that he moved into with his mom after we got a divorce.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think that was just his fucking stepdad or some shit.
Oh shit!
Long toes.
Yeah.
Just, fuck this house.
No, dude, because we
She used to
were.
bone other dudes in this house.
Yeah, yeah. That was a real angry spirit.
Oh.
And we recorded an episode at his company, at his business suite.
Yeah.
And it fucked all my equipment up. And
What?
Yeah,
But
like
no,
my.
dude, you gotta talk about how you entered into the space first.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I
Dude,
was-
he's skipping a whole big part.
No, it's not even that important.
Oh,
I just come in there. I was like, "Yo, any ghosts in here? Fuck you! I'll kill you!" Like,
And they were like, fuck you and your equipment.
yeah, my the GoPro overheated to the point where I couldn't even get it to power back on, and then my recorder only picked up like 5 minutes of audio.
Was that the podcast you had with Andrew?
Evan?
Oh, Evan, okay.
Evan.
I thought I watched a podcast recently where you were like bitching every 15 minutes about the fucking GoPro, and you guys kept having to stop.
Oh yeah, that might have been with Andrew though.
Yeah.
That might.
Yeah,
have
that's
been
what I was
Andrew.
like.
It was like a 12-hour podcast or
Yeah.
a recording.
Yeah, that. Andrew recorded 3 hours.
Yeah.
We just finally released the third part today.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
We walked to school the next day together and talked about stuff. We got ready in the shower together and finished the last part of the podcast.
Yeah.
He took my kid to school.
It was a whole
Got on
ordeal.
speakerphone and fucking talked to him while I was at work and shit. Dude, it was crazy, man. It was a long podcast, man.
Yeah.
Long.
I listened to the first 2 sections. But
Did you? What did you think
I haven't
of his
been working
interview?
2 days, so I haven't fucking
Oh,
listened
yeah.
to the third one. Usually that's where I'm at when
Yeah.
I'm listening to it.
At work driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was grilling us. He had some questions.
Dude, I know.
for
I heard
us.
the questions rolling out.
Uh,
I was
he
like,
was-
Fuck, I don't even know my own shit.
It was a lot of fun though. No, I'm going to Vegas.
yeah.
We're flying out Thursday. I'm pretty excited about their buffets. I want to go to Eat Your Heart Out or Eat Till You Die or something like that.
All right.
And then Veronica's been looking at. So when my wife likes to go on when we go on vacation, she likes to go to their like top Mexican restaurants. She wants to try like their best tacos and so we're going there. But what do you like to do when you're on vacation? What kind of cuisine are you looking for? Are you going for anything specific? Are you pre-gaming like before you go out there to see if there's anything you'd be interested in or?
Yeah, I mean that's a good idea. I don't go on a lot of vacations, man. I mean, if you look at me, I look like a whale, so I don't go to places where there's beaches.
Yeah.
Because then just kids throw shit at me. I like to go on vacations where there's like something to see. Like I've been on a couple of cruises to Alaska.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like I like the cold weather. You know, my family's from the cold weather. I think
Catching
my
halibut?
ancestors are all the Vikings and the fucking Swedish guys.
Yeah.
and all
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Eastern European
Fuck yeah.
people. So I like cold weather. I'm not a big fan of beaches, but I've been to, like I said, I've been to Alaska a couple of times, and then I've done a lot of like southern trips too.
Yeah.
Like I got a lot of family that's from Florida.
Yep.
I got my sister lives in North Carolina. I know on the last podcast I talked about Bojangles.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you guys know
dude.
Bojangles?
Yeah, I haven't had it, but I want some. And I want Zaxby's too. I haven't had Zaxby's.
Yeah, my sister was telling me that they went to a concert and
Yeah.
Bojangles has an arena.
Nice.
And they
Nice.
serve fried chicken at the. Could you imagine sitting at a concert?
Dope, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
fucking dope. Get fried chicken sandwich and chicken tenders and shit like.
Oh, she said these guys are straight up fucking sitting there with a chicken basket.
Wow.
Like watching
Let's
the
go.
fucking concert, dude, eating fried chicken out of the bone, and I'm like,
Hey,
all right. And, you know, I could see a little Caesar's pizza here and there, but like a 5-piece with
Yeah.
some mashed potatoes and gravy, dude,
go
while
see
you're
a
watching the
shitty
concert.
concert
That's
just for
dope.
fucking cheap chicken, like cheap chicken nights and shit.
What is it? What is it?
Bojangles,
It's just, yeah.
Just
It's like
fried chicken
their,
spot?
yeah, it's like their version of like Kentucky Fried Chicken, but
Yeah.
it's really good. I don't know
Yeah.
what they do with it, but they like take it and before they bread it, it must be like just soaked in some kind of buttermilk, like hot sauce mixture because the crust itself in the batter isn't really spicy, but once you get through that,
Yeah.
and you get to the actual chicken, it has a bite to it, and it's good, man.
Yeah, man.
We need to get out there.
Yeah, we gotta freeze dry some Bojangles and get it shipped up here.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You think there's one in Las Vegas?
I don't know, man. I
Is
feel
there a
like somebody
Portillo's
would
in Las
bring
Vegas?
some shit like that there, dude. I feel like Vegas is where like restaurateurs go and they're like, dude, we gotta get in here somewhere.
Yeah.
There's probably a food court somewhere of all of Midwestern fucking, you know,
They got like
dining,
a
you know, shit.
Andiamo. I know that. That's like a Detroit
Really?
Italian spot. Yo.
What is it? Just like sandwiches, or what is it like?
No, it's like a full Italian.
like Olive Garden, but Detroit style.
Yeah, but made with Mexicans, you know.
The last time I went to Vegas, they had I don't know if it's still there. I'm sure it probably is, but they were Fat Tuesdays. They were the slushy drinks that you could
Oh,
go.
Yeah,
okay,
you
yeah,
get the
I've
fucking
seen 'em, I've seen 'em.
hurricanes and the
Yeah.
scorpions and the fucking mind erasers.
Did I turn you on? Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm turned on.
Alright. Yeah, I just wanted to I just copped a feel. You guys.
I just remember it being like they had these like stations where they had all these like slushy dispensers, and you would buy the glass for like $30, and then you just go up there and just top off whatever you want, and then they'd come around and they had the bartender girl would be like, you want an extra shot for like $2, and then they had these little like beakers. And they'd fill them full of like 151 rum, and they'd shove them in the top. So not only would you get through the whole thing, but as soon as it got to the bottom was when it was released all that little fuck.
Oh, dude, the first time I ever got drunk was off Bacardi 151. I was 15 and I went streaking by myself, like in old school. Yeah. Little fucking Mexican naked kid running around, hammered in Mason.
What is that?
Country, bro.
Brother. Brother. Brother.
I remember we TP'd a house. We TP'd a house and I was still naked TP'ing the house. Brother, what is that? And the guy came out, and I remember him running past me and tackling my friend because he wasn't about to tackle no naked kid.
No.
He like hawked me. He ran straight past me. My little drunk ass wasn't moving nearly as fast as I thought I was.
So excited. It was like, finally, I give me a piece of Rio.
Oh my goodness. The next day, or the next week at school, this girl, her name was Bailey, she was like, Rio, did you TP my house this weekend? And I was like, that was your house? She's like, you're the only Mexican in town. I was like, I knew it was you as soon as I seen you naked running through my yard.
I always wondered about that with police officers. If like police officers have like a checklist in their house of like, you know, they get home from work and the wife's like, how was your night? And he's like, I had to tackle a naked guy. I don't know if you could pay me enough to tackle a naked guy.
Nobody else was naked.
I tried.
My friend
the cops never naked.
No, my friend who got tackled wasn't naked. And it was the homeowner. It was the girl's dad who tackled.
So there was no police involved?
No police.
Okay, alright. Usually when there's a naked guy and he's drunk and running through the fucking, you know, neighborhoods or the fields, you know, sooner or later the cops gotta...
I went back to the barn. I wouldn't put my clothes on.
I wouldn't tackle a naked guy, I'd just trip him. And then like hope he fell. Or if he didn't fall, I'd just run next to him the whole time and then try to get him to fall so I could jump on his arms.
What if he jumps on you?
You gotta trip him from the side, dude. You can't trip him from the front because then if he falls on you, he's a big fat guy, then you're stuck under a fat naked guy.
You gotta run and stiff arm. And hoping you knock him off his axis, right? And then he'll stumble into something. And then you go for the sweep kick. You do it for the fucking swoop. And then once you get him to fall,
low center of gravity. I'm tough to.
You gotta yell out "ha ha" when he falls though, first before you do anything to let him know you're joking with him, and then you don't want to hurt him.
You ever try to knock down a naked Native American? Good luck. Did you ever try to knock down a naked Native American? Good luck. Become mum at the floor. No. Just blend into the trees.
I can honestly say I've never tripped or tackled nor fell on any naked man. Ever.
I was
for any reason.
I've never did anything.
How did we get here? Bacardi 151. It was Bacardi 151.
The drunkest I ever gotten was the most craziest I've ever had experience was when I went to this hip hop showcase in Chicago with my cousin, and it was chill as fuck. And dude, it was so chill. So it was like a bar, people show up, and if they're fucking rappers, they show up with their shit. And then they're like, yo, this is our shit, like run my, what's the order? They give you the order. And you wait, and they play your single or your singles, and then you rap and do your shit. People are like, all right, man, that was dope, And then they have open mic, and you can get up there and you can just be like freestyling and shit, and be like, doo-doo, pepper, doo-doo-doo, pepper. I like to eat one of those. You know, like whatever your fucking rhyme is. And then it was just chill, right? So like a bunch of struggling and starving artists and shit. And so me and my cousin go there, and there was this bachelorette party, and they show up, and I got roofied.
Oh.
And dude, I remember talking to my cousin on the street, and he was like, "Where are we going?" I was like, "Just follow me." And I was just walking somewhere, dude. And it was just like blotches of things happened.
Like
that
Limitless?
I remember, dude. It was for real, dude. It was wild. It was like watching a movie of myself doing things and not being able to fucking like control it. I was just like sitting there like watching my body do shit, bro. like idle mind and shit.
Yeah.
But it was, dude, like I like passed out somewhere, woke up, and I had like a backpack, and I worked in the restaurant during this time, and I had a sport coat on.
Yeah.
And like denim pants and like shoes, whatever. Like, I didn't look like a piece of shit, you know. Like it was weird. And then I got roofied, and then I remember like waking up, and then I remember thinking about the argument I got into with my cousin, and I was like, I gotta go home. I gotta get back to Bucktown. So I was in Wicker Park, and Bucktown is right next to it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I was so disoriented. I was like lost. I couldn't figure out how to get back home. And I was like, something's fucking wrong, dude.
Yeah.
And so I like black out, and then I wake up, or like I come to, and I remember being at a Home Depot parking lot, and I remember like begging people for change. And remember, I'm telling you, dude, it was like a movie. I was watching myself do shit. I was like, hey man, can I get some change to get on the fucking bus? I gotta get on the bus, go home. Like, I was like trying to get people to give me money, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, I'm trying to get people to give me money. I had like hundreds of dollars in cash because I was working in the restaurant industry, dude. And I remember like just not having control over myself. And I was like, dude, something's up, man. So like I remember at this point like jumping on a box truck that was going down North Avenue, and I was like trying to hitch. I was like fucking hitching on the back of this box truck.
Jesus.
And I
Well,
fell off.
yeah, I was gonna say, would you have a skateboarder, or you just
No, I
had
was
to
just
jump
like,
on the
I
back?
jumped on it. I was just like on that bitch. And I was in traffic and shit, and I was just on the back of this box truck. And I was like, something's not right about this. Like, my brain, dude, my shit was so fucked, dude.
Yeah, that's wild.
And I was like, something's not right about this. And I ended up like, I don't know if he saw me, but I fell off. And I fell off, and I ran out of traffic. And I remember coming to inside of like an area where they like house all the dump trucks for like the city like trash removal and shit. And again, I'm like watching myself do all this shit, like roofied up, like I'm in a fucking video game and shit.
Roofied up.
And I fucking I'm trying to start a garbage truck. Like I'm trying to start to steal a garbage truck to drive home, right? To get home. And my logic in my brain was so crazy, and it made sense. I was like, I'll just steal this, and then I'll just drive to an alley, and I'll leave this dump truck in an alley, and then I'll run home, and no one's gonna know that it was me that left the dump truck here. Dump trucks are supposed to be in alleys. And I was like, they're just gonna come and get this dump truck and then bring it back to where the dump trucks need to, you know.
Yeah, no.
Did you ever figure out what drug this was?
I don't. All I remember is my cousin was
It
mad.
sounds like fun as fuck, dude.
Dude, my cousin was mad at me for fucking being weird. And I was like, and I was so mad at him because I was like, what are you talking? Like, I didn't understand what was going on, dude. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, dude, just follow me, man. Like, and I didn't know where I was. I think we were trying to go somewhere to meet somebody, but I don't remember where or like how long it was supposed to take.
Wow.
And I just had, it was like, I had no control. Like, I had no sensible, logical decision making. Like, it was just gone. And I was like trying to figure out what was going on while trying to figure out how to still get home. It was so weird. And I had like my backpack on me. I had like money on me and shit.
Yeah.
And it just never, like, I never checked my pockets, like, you know, like,
there was
my
always
phone
action.
and I was just like, jump on this truck, fucking ride this bitch. Let's go over here, steal this fucking garbage truck, take that shit home, hide in the fucking alley, get home, just leave it in the alley. Nobody's gonna find you.
It's like, did Darius just hop on the back of that box truck?
Dude,
like, he's just like,
dude, this all occurred.
You're like, follow me,
dude. It all occurred for like at least like 4 to 6 hours because it was dark.
Yeah, you kept on
when I was
down,
like arguing with my cousin.
Yeah.
And then like it was light when I was on this box truck.
Yeah, so.
And dude, like I was falling off and shit, and I'm sure like whoever the driver was saw me and shit. But I was so fucked up to think
you were able to
I was like, this motherfucker ain't gonna see me. This motherfucker ain't gonna see me. I'm gonna jump on this fucking box truck right here. They ain't gonna see me.
Jason Bourne did to the side.
Dude, trying to MacGyver my way and the fall guy my way.
You know the tragedy of that story is the fat girl that roofied you went home alone that night and was like, God damn it, I had him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're on the ride.
I was just a wild card, bro. I was just all, if she could have tamed me, bro, we could have.
So what happened after the dumpster truck?
So I don't remember. I think I ended up walking home. Like, I figured out where I don't know if maybe I like started to sober up or what.
Yeah.
Or come to my senses and shit.
Yeah.
But I ended up walking home and figure out where I was. And I got home and I slept for like 17 hours, bro.
Yeah.
And I knew something was up. It was fucking weird,
It's crazy.
dude.
It was crazy.
It was fucking weird, dude. And I, like, who the fuck was I living with when this happened? I don't know if I was with my ex-girlfriend Ashley or not, but I know Dion, my cousin, may remember this shit. Because, yeah. Or I gotta ask my cousin Adrian. And I don't remember what year it was, but like, I definitely had like, it started with him, and then it ended with me fucking MacGyvering and jumping off and shit like a stunt man and doing crazy wilding out shit in the city of Chicago.
Jeez, you ever try to steal a dump truck?
No. I've always had a license to drive one.
Yeah,
I've never tried to steal one.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't get it started. All I could hear was the air brakes. It'd just be like, you know, and that's what I was doing in the fucking warehouse and shit. And the crazy thing was there was nobody around.
Yeah, you're just there.
There was no one fucking going, what the fuck? Or like, there was nothing going on, dude.
That's so crazy.
And I was like, how am I not getting caught? Like, how is this happening, dude? It was fucking crazy.
You gotta wonder if there was that guy somewhere that was just standing there watching the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck is that?
You know what, dude? I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah.
No fucking. I got this shit.
He's like, it's like that guy trying to steal a stick shift that can't drive a stick shift. We're good.
Yeah, like I can't even turn it on. Releasing the air brake. That's fucking hilarious. Dude. Yeah, if you were to turn it on, I'd be like, oh shit, alright, now I gotta go do something.
I'm just trying to steal this to get home, bro. Why are you fucking with me? Give me a ride home, bro.
The dumpster on the back is all like,
they're like, you can take it, but you gotta hit that route on the way home. Make sure you get all them fucking trash cans.
Where you want me to leave it, baby? Pick that bitch up. Damon
homeowners be like, I thought our shit gets picked up on Tuesdays. And during the day, not
I got you, Mabel.
3 o'clock in the morning.
I got you, Mabel.
fucking stripped.
I got you, Lance. I got you, Lance. I'm throwing whole cans in there and just crushing cans.
You doing runs like,
who
mattresses and couches and you gone real quick.
Yeah.
Before I leave
Hey,
this
who
bitch.
got evicted?
I'll crush it.
Who got a victim?
$10.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
What a hell of a fucking
Bro,
story, dude.
But dude, like that's one of the craziest stories ever that ever happened to me was acid related. I ate some acid and I forgot.
Yeah.
And that was
Whoa, wait, you
shit,
forgot.
I fucking forgot.
No.
And Dion was there for that shit for sure. I fucking forgot.
Oh my goodness.
Kicked everybody out of my fucking party, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, get out of here, drunk
One of
about.
those, everybody go home.
No, but no, it was pretty cool, dude. I hung out and watched Blade 2. Fucking, I was drinking my come down juice. So like, when I used to like trip on boomers or like trip hard on boomers or acid, when I was like tired, when I'm like, dude, I'm just like, my body hurts from laughing and like, I'm overstimulating. You're like, all right, I just need some rest. Maybe I can eat right now or whatever. And then like, you want to rest. So I used to make this concoction because my belief in trying to pass out when you're tripping too hard is to get super drunk. And then you pass out from being drunk because your body's just. So I used to make this shit with just beer, vodka, and lemonade, man.
Oh,
and
shit.
I would mix that shit and I would just drink it and then eat breakfast or whatever, and I'd drink it and I'd drink it and I'd start getting drunk a little bit and then I'd
Sounds like
be
a
able to,
shandy
like,
with a shot, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that sounds about
And then
right.
it just and it just kind of like gets you, ready to go to bed and you're kind of comfortable and you can kind of shut off that constant thinking and fucking like connecting shit and like that was the one thing that like saved me, and then I could sleep for a couple hours or whatever. But
there's
like,
nothing weirder than trying to sleep when you're tripping,
dude.
Especially mushrooms. There's something about mushrooms, dude. They're just like you close your eyes, dude, and it's like, okay, my eyes aren't closed. Yeah, they are, but it's still the same shapes and the still forms and the still colors. And I'm still wide awake, but I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I gotta go to bed.
Oh my god!
And it's just futile. You're just like, whatever, dude.
You start.
I've had times where I've woke up in the morning and fucking just ate more shrooms. And I was like, you know what? It's not stopping right now.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta keep going.
Oh my god!
But no, it's funny, like, because your brain. When you trust your thoughts and you can't delve into fucking negativity when you trip, man.
Yeah.
No.
Like, cause that's a no-no. But when you start tripping and you have like trip partners and like you have like that one dude who's like, all right, bro, everybody get their orange juice, and it's like, bro, where's your water?
Yeah.
Get your canister.
The babysitter.
Come on, yeah. And then they're like, all right, we're gonna go to the forest for a little bit, and then we might go to the beach. Can you drive? I think you can drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucking dude and shit. And then you end up doing all this shit. And it's like, all right, who has the phone?
Yeah.
Like, and then but like that type of stuff was fun when you're trying out tripping, but then when you figure out who you are and you get to like, dude, I am this person, I'm using this trip to escape things and relax and then reset. You don't need anybody to be like, all right, we're gonna go upstairs. No, fuck you, bro. Shut up. I'm going, like, mind your business.
Yeah, get out of my face.
Mind your own business.
I'm riding this.
I've always thought about that dynamic before of, place and setting when you're tripping. Because they're like, it's so important for you to be in the right place in the right setting when you're tripping. But yet, if you listen to these stories of these people, they're like, okay, I did ayahuasca. So I had to get a plane ticket, fly halfway across the world, go in the middle of the jungle where there's a whole bunch of fucking animals that could probably eat me alive, and then purge for 4 fucking hours, and then be with a bunch of people I've never met before. And that's supposed to be a good setting for you to like, find yourself internally and
Yeah.
spiritually. I'm like, no, dude,
Subjective.
I want to be in my basement.
Yeah. Give me a good old fashioned peyote.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring the shaman to me.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll sit in my basement and look at fucking, Grateful Dead posters, and I'll be a lot
I
more
don't
comfortable.
want the cops to be involved or any authority. I'm looking for not super bright lights out in the public. That term is going to come up a lot when I'm tripping. I don't know. You guys ready to go to you guys want to go out to the public yet?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I've never been a huge fan of like taking acid or doing mushrooms and going to a concert. I've been to 1,000 concerts in my life. That is not the place I want to be fucking tripping balls in the middle of like 8,000 people doing something.
I like doing the nature. I like doing nature.
No.
Yeah, worst trip I ever did was eat mushrooms during Halloween. I thought that would be a good time, and it was a bad time, man. That was the worst decision. I was like, what the fuck did I
It
do
was a
myself?
bad trip.
Dude, it started out great, and then I got on the train, and then you start seeing everybody, right? And I was like, I'm tripping. Like a la-di-da-di-da. Like everybody's face is gonna be crazy and it's funny. I'm like, nah, dude, it was not funny.
Oh my god.
You got on the train, you got people who were like,
that sucks.
just didn't look nice, and there was no like overall vibe. There was no music or any like vibe enhancers. It was just like quiet and loud train, and then people in outfits, and I was like, this is fucking not cool, man.
Yeah.
And then we got to. The party was at my ex-girlfriend's house, and I started getting into negative thoughts, and I started thinking, I was like, man, nobody wants me here.
No.
Look at me, I'm all tripping hard and shit. I shouldn't be here right now. And I was like, trying to figure out like if I should leave.
Dude.
And then I was like, I gotta fucking have some time on this. And then I like go to the room and I could hear people talking about me.
Dude. So, oh man,
What did I do, guys?
Oh no, you confronted them. Why would you like me? My friend Levi,
Hey.
he had an eighth, had a bad trip, curled up in a bed the whole time, and the next day he flew to South Carolina. He was like, I was like, dang. No, well he came back, but he just went on vacation.
Oh.
But that was an unplanned vacation. Like whatever he battled with, he was like, I need a vacation after that shit. But yeah, that's so I know bad trips can happen. I've never, knock on wood, have had one. You ever had a bad trip?
I've been pretty fortunate in my life not to have any bad ones. I've had a few like questioning moments during tripping. Like I remember eating way too many. You know what aborts are?
No.
When you grow mushrooms, not that I disclaimer grow mushrooms ever in my whole life ever, but if you ever did, you get these full-size mushrooms, and then all across the cakes you get these little teeny tiny mushrooms that only grow like this big.
Oh yeah.
Those are called aborts.
Okay.
Well, rumor has it that
Sound like
those
the
little
big
teeny
fruit.
tiny aborts have as much psilocybin and psilocybin in them as a full-size mushroom.
No way.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's true. It's
Dang.
possible, but I took a whole handful of them one time, and I was pretty fine most of the night. And then my buddy lit the grill, and as soon as he threw the match on the grill, I was walking out the door, and it literally seemed like a fucking atomic bomb going off on the front porch, and I went. And I screamed like Homer Simpson, and I turned around and I ran back in the house and sat in the living room for like 5 minutes and then had to just mellow out.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and he's like, you all right? And I was like, yeah, I am now.
Yeah.
But it was like, I just remember going out on the porch, and as soon as I opened my screen door, the whole grill went, whoo, shit. And I just went, oh, shit.
Man.
That's fucking crazy.
And then another time we spent like 15 hours out in the driveway throwing a stick up into the tree and watching the fucking branches.
Dude, when you're tripping, looking at leaves and trees, it's like, you
the bark.
understand
I love the
that.
Dude, yeah.
You're like, I know.
nature, man.
Yeah, you're like, I know why your leaves is shaped the way that they are. I get it now.
One time
I fucking get it.
I had a friend have a bad trip, different friend. We were all tripping, so we were laughing at him, but he was under my stoop. Like, we had a wooden, deck porch, and he was just under there. His mom had to come and get him. And she was
Nope.
just yelling at him the whole time.
Nope.
Dude, I can imagine my mom coming and yelling at me.
It reminded me of Smokey from Friday. Like
Nope.
the only one who could get him out of the pigeon coop was his mama. Dude, I ain't been right since.
Dude, one of the funniest times. So that I tripped incident when I forgot that I was tripping, right? That happened. So like I had just wrecked my car because I fell asleep driving, and it was somewhat liquor related. I was like 20, right?
Damn.
And so I had insurance from that, and I got a like a '94 BMW 325i.
Oh, at 20?
Dude, it was like a '94, and I was like, and this was like 2003, and it was like $5,000, like 5,500 used. But my buddy and I, we were taking it out, and we left our neighborhood, and we left to go to this other neighborhood up this street, major street, and we get to the top of the hill. This is out in the suburbs, by the way, excuse me, whatever. We get to the top of the hill, and they direct us in this parking lot. It's a fucking, it's a checkpoint. So the county is there, because where I lived, it was unincorporated, and you had to be the county to go there and shit. So the county is there. We pull in, and I'm in the passenger side. Mind you, got head full of acid,
Dang.
like a tab or two. And I fucking totally forgot. And so we pull in, and you know, like when your adrenaline starts pumping, your blood's pumping faster, so
Yeah.
you know, you get warmer and all that shit. So that acid that I ate, like whenever, just fucking activated, dude. It was like,
Yeah, just went like right
it
through
was
your
fucking
hole.
Mario Brothers, bro.
Fuck.
Dude, I'm fucking sitting there, and the cop's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I was like, "How you doing?"
Yeah. The
Fucking dude, I was
strawberries
like,
taste
dude, I was like,
strawberries.
it felt great. I was like, dude, how you doing, man?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is my new car. We don't have the insurance yet. We just bought it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna check it. You know, I was like, I got the bill of sale. I got the bill of sale, gave it to him. It's like, all right. I look over to the car next to me. It's people I went to high school with, bro. They're crying. I was like, oh, y'all were bold cruising. Y'all got fucking busted. And they were crying. I was like, fuck. And I start peeking, dude. And the cop comes back and gives us our shit. He's like, you guys take care, have a good night. I was like, have a good one. Fucking, I was like, we pull out of the fucking parking lot. I tell my buddy, I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
We drive, get back to my house, pull in I pull into the garage. My cousin is in the garage. Everybody's like, what the fuck? I pull in, they're rolling blunts and smoking. Like 5, 6 people, my homies. Fucking smoking weed. I pull in, 3 of us get out of the car, and I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
We go through the story and shit. After we go through the story, I forgot, you know, that I ate acid before all that shit. And then I also forgot that I threw a party. And then I fucking walk into my house to go get a beer. And I hear like waves of people fucking like talking and shit. I hear waves of like, ha ha ha, that's it.
Like a Doppler effect, yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is it? And I walked to my stairs to the basement, and I just hear all this shit, and I was like, oh man, I ain't going down there, man. I ain't going down there.
Yeah.
And I went to the garage, I was like, who the fuck is in the basement, bro? They're like, oh dude, it's like so-and-so, 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 so-and-so. I was like, fuck this, dude. I was like, everybody's gotta go. Fucking try to kick everybody out, bro. Head full of acid. And a couple people left. And then the rest of the people stayed. I was like, all right, my bad, man.
My bad.
I forgot y'all was here and shit. All right, anyway. How y'all doing, man?
The Cornbread and Beans trip report.
Dude, what are we at right now? Do you mind checking the recorder?
Oh, I don't know. 53 minutes and 48 seconds.
Oh shit! I think that's all the time we have.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit!
All right, man. We're gonna call it. Thanks for hanging out with us. This is a great episode.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, cornbread and beans. We did it again. This is the beginning and not the end. Every single time it's me and my friend. Yeah, and this time we brought our guy Jason. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. Make sure you listen to the new episode.
Yeah, even though I wasn't invited, yo.
Cornbread and beans.
My name's Darius. Ha ha ha, bitch. Ooh ah.
Oh yeah, yep. The red
Webster.
light. The red light turned off.
No, it must have just did it. What is it? You have it set to a certain amount of time.
Did you really do that?